Hey, hi. How y'all doing
Richard
today?
Douglas Hurst, who would later be known to millions as Rick Hurst, was born in Houston, Texas, on January 1, 1946. His family had a strong connection to the world of entertainment. His father was an actor, which gave young Rick an early glimpse into the creative life of a performer. This environment undoubtedly planted a seed of interest in the dramatic arts. Growing up in such a household meant that storytelling and performance were not just distant concepts seen on a screen, they were a part of his daily life. This early exposure to the industry provided a foundation for the career that would follow, shaping his understanding of acting from a very young age and giving him a unique perspective on the craft. Hurst's journey toward becoming a professional actor was not immediate. He first pursued a formal education to hone his natural talents. He attended Tulane University, a respected institution where he could explore his passion more deeply. It was here that he began to seriously consider acting as a viable career path, rather than just a family tradition. He dedicated himself to his studies, learning the essential techniques and theories of performance. This period of academic training was crucial. It helped him transition from someone with a simple interest in acting to a disciplined artist with the skills necessary to succeed in a very competitive field. He was building the tools he would need for a long career. After his time at university, Hurst knew he had to take the next step. He moved to Hollywood, the heart of the American film and television industry. This was a brave move, one made by countless aspiring actors hoping to find their big break. The competition was fierce, and success was never guaranteed. For Hurst, however, this was a necessary leap of faith. He was determined to turn his dream into a reality. He began the difficult process of attending auditions, networking, and trying to get noticed by casting directors and producers. This phase of his life was filled with uncertainty, but also with the excitement of possibility, a true test of his commitment to his chosen profession. The early days in Hollywood were a period of hard work and perseverance. Like many actors starting out, Hurst had to prove his worth one small role at a time. He took whatever jobs he could find, building his resume and gaining valuable experience on set. Each minor part was a stepping stone, an opportunity to learn from more established actors and directors. He was not looking for instant fame. Instead, he was methodically laying the groundwork for a sustainable career. This practical, on-the-job training was just as important as his formal education. It taught him the realities of the industry and helped him develop the resilience needed to navigate its many challenges. Rick Hurst's career began to gain momentum in the early 1970s. He started appearing in a variety of television shows, often in guest starring roles. These early parts allowed him to demonstrate his versatility as an actor. He could play serious characters just as effectively as he could handle comedy. Directors and producers started to take notice of his talent and his professional attitude on set. This was a critical time for him. He was proving that he was a reliable and capable performer who could be trusted with a range of different characters. His name began to circulate in casting circles, opening doors to more significant opportunities and larger roles in the future. One of his notable early film appearances was in the 1973 western The Gun and the Pulpit. This role, while not a leading one, placed him alongside established actors and gave him valuable screen time in a feature film. Working on a movie set provided a different kind of experience than television. It allowed him to delve deeper into a single character over a longer period. His performance showed that he was comfortable in front of the camera and could hold his own in a professional film production. This experience was another important building block in his career, adding a significant credit to his growing list of accomplishments and expanding his range as an artist. Throughout the 1970s, Hurst became a familiar face to television audiences across America. He appeared in popular shows like Little House on the Prairie, Gunsmoke, and MS*H. Each appearance, no matter how brief, helped to build his reputation. He was becoming known as a dependable character actor, someone who could step into a role and make it memorable. His ability to fit into different genres, from westerns to sitcoms to dramas, was a testament to his skill. This period of steady work was essential for his development. It provided him with financial stability and the artistic satisfaction of consistently practicing his craft while reaching a wide audience. These early roles were crucial in shaping the actor he would become. They gave him the chance to experiment with different types of characters and comedic styles. He learned how to create a fully realized person, even with limited screen time. He developed a knack for finding the humanity and humor in his roles, a quality that would later define his most famous work. This period was his apprenticeship in Hollywood. He was not just working, he was learning and growing with every job. The skills he honed during these years would soon lead him to the role that would make him a household name for generations of television viewers. In 1980, Rick Hurst landed the role that would define his career. He was cast as Cletus Hogg, the naive and often clumsy deputy sheriff in the hit television series The Dukes of Hazzard. The show was a massive success, and Hurst's character quickly became a fan favorite. Cletus was not a typical lawman. He was good-natured and often found himself in comical situations, usually at the expense of his boss, Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane. Hurst's performance was a key ingredient in the show's comedic formula. He brought a unique charm to the character, making Cletus both funny and lovable. His portrayal was a perfect fit for the lighthearted and action-packed tone of the series. What made Hurst's performance as Cletus so special was his masterful use of physical comedy and his impeccable timing. He had a way of conveying the character's simple-mindedness and good intentions through his body language and facial expressions. Whether he was tripping over his own feet or getting tricked by the Duke boys, Hurst always played the moment with complete sincerity. This made the comedy feel natural and earned him a lot of laughs from the audience. He wasn't just reading lines, he was embodying the character's awkwardness. This talent for physical humor set him apart and made Deputy Cletus Hogg an unforgettable part of the show's ensemble. Hurst understood that the key to Cletus's appeal was his heart. Despite working for the corrupt boss Hogg, Cletus was never truly malicious. He was simply a man trying to do his job, even if he wasn't very good at it. Hurst infused the character with a sense of innocence that made audiences root for him. Viewers could see that deep down, Cletus was a good person caught in a difficult situation. This complexity made the character more than just a simple caricature. Hurst's portrayal gave Cletus a relatable humanity, which is why he remains so well remembered and loved by fans of the show, even decades after it ended. The role of Cletus Hogg cemented Rick Hurst's place in television history. The Dukes of Hazzard was a cultural phenomenon, and his contribution was significant. He created a character that was not only funny, but also had a genuine warmth that resonated with people. The show's enduring popularity means that new generations are constantly discovering his work. His time in Hazzard County was more than just a job. It was an opportunity to bring joy and laughter to millions of people every week. The character of Cletus Hogg is a testament to Hurst's unique ability to blend comedy with heartfelt sincerity, creating a truly memorable performance. Beyond his most famous role, Rick Hurst continued to work in film and television for many years, showcasing his range as a character actor. He appeared in films like The Karate Kid Part 3 in 1989, and lent his voice to animated projects, proving his versatility extended beyond on-screen performances. He also returned to the stage where his acting journey first began. His career was not defined by a single part but by a long and steady dedication to his craft. He consistently brought a level of professionalism and talent to every project he was a part of. This sustained body of work demonstrates his deep love for acting and his commitment to being a working performer in a challenging industry. The reason audiences connected so strongly with Rick Hurst was his ability to bring a genuine warmth to his characters. Whether he was playing a bumbling deputy or another supporting role, there was always a sense of kindness and humanity in his performances. He had a natural comedic gift, but it was never mean-spirited. His humor came from a place of innocence and relatability. Fans saw him not just as an actor playing a part, but as a person who seemed genuinely kind and approachable. This quality made his characters feel like old friends, people you were happy to welcome into your home through the television screen each week. The main lesson we can learn from Rick Hurst's career is the value of consistency and kindness. He may not have been the biggest movie star, but he built a successful and long-lasting career through hard work and a positive attitude. He treated every role, big or small, with the same level of dedication. He also showed that you can be successful in Hollywood without losing your sense of decency. His legacy is not just about the laughter he created on screen, but also about the warmth and generosity he seemed to embody as a person. He reminds us that a successful career is built on more than just talent. It is also built on character. Today, Rick Hurst is fondly remembered by fans around the world. He often attends conventions and events where he graciously meets with those who grew up watching him. His willingness to connect with his audience shows the same kindness that he brought to his roles. He understands the impact his work has had on people's lives and appreciates their continued support. His legacy is one of laughter, warmth, and the creation of a truly iconic television character. Rick Hurst's story is a reminder that a career in the arts can be measured not just by awards and accolades, but by the joy and connection it brings to others.